Attention senior parents. Senior parents, please report to the southeast corner of the gym at this time. Please report to the southeast corner of the gym for senior night. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to T South Dakota and tonight's girls basketball action. T Area Titans and the Harrisburg Tigers. Normally at this time we would do our pregame, but it's going to be delayed a little bit here tonight because this is senior night for the T Area girls. And instead of hearing me yap, we're going to turn down our microphones and let you hear and watch senior night for all of those who have seniors tonight, or all of those who just are nosy, maybe. No. Senior night, it'll take only a few minutes, and then we will come back and do about a full pregame show, introduce you to the players and the teams, tell you what the season been like, what the series has been like between these two, and talk about the coaches, and then we'll pause again and have the national anthem and the starting lineup, and then join you for the tip-off. So we will be back in just a few minutes.
And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Senior Night, as we celebrate our seniors that have given and dedicated their time to the T Area Titans girls basketball program. Introducing first, cheerleader Kayla Sonny, parents John and Michelle Sonny. Kayla's plan is to go to Stewart's to be a cosmetologist. Her favorite high school memory is getting ready for the games with all the cheer girls and spending quality time with each other and seeing everyone becoming best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Kayla Sonny. Introducing Mara Grant, daughter of Heidi and Nick Grant. Mara plans to attend Dordt University for nursing and play basketball. Some of her favorite memories include the team meals and hanging out with the team before the games. Ladies and gentlemen, Mara Grant. Introducing Hayden West, parents Don West and Alan West. Hayden's plans in the future are to attend USD, and some of her favorite memories include the Friday night football games with her friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden West. Introducing Katie Vasika, daughter of Stacy and Chris Vasika. Katie's plans are to attend South Dakota State University to play basketball and major in exercise science. She hopes to be a basketball trainer and coach in the future. Some of her favorite high school memories include fitness and conditioning class with Mara and playing at the Corn Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Vasika. And introducing Maya Weber, daughter of Josh and Tasha Weber. Maya's plans are to go to college on a pre-med track, and her favorite high school memory is jamming out in the locker room before games. Ladies and gentlemen, Maya Weber. Here is your senior class for this year. Thank you for your dedication to T Area Titan Sports.
basketball fans, you are looking live inside T-Area High School's Thunder Alley for Tuesday night girls basketball action, senior edition style. Tonight, the T-Area Titans welcome in their eastern neighbors just 8 miles away, the Harrisburg Tigers. The Tigers enter this one at 9-3, ranked number 3 in Class AA behind future 2024 Class AA champions. I said it, O'Gorman.
Oh, wow.
Who has gone 2-0 since beating these Titans by 8.
Man.
And future 2024 runner-up Mitchell ahead of a surging Brandon Valley team who has went 9-0 since falling right here in South Dakota to these Titans by 9.
Brandon's my pick.
And crazy. Also ahead of Sioux Falls Jefferson, who has gone just 3-3 since conquering these Titans by 5 in Sioux Falls. The Tigers started the year 0-1, falling to Omaha in Omaha Central. They rebounded 3 straight wins over Yankton, Lincoln, and Washington before falling on the road in Marshall, Minnesota by just 2. 3 more over Huron by 4. Sioux Falls Roosevelt also by 4, and a solid win by 10 over number 5 Jefferson for these Tigers. Then a close 2-point loss at home to those Mitchell Colonels, number 2 we were talking about, before this current win streak that they are on, 3 in a row over Brookings, Pierre, and Aberdeen Central. Their number 3 ranking matches where they stand in power points. On the year, the Tigers score 49 a night, which is good for 7th best among AA teams. They give up 42, which is tied for 5th best, and I know Coach Meyer, don't say mayor, I know Coach Meyer takes a lot of credit in the few points that they do give up. Mm-hmm. Their high water mark, point-wise, was a 61-point win over Sioux Falls, Washington. Their lowest point total this year was 40, and they still got to win 40-36 over Huron. Mm-hmm. The most they've given up until tonight is 60. In an opening loss to Omaha Central. And the lowest they've held their opponents to is 16. Who do you think that scored 16 against them, Les?
Lincoln.
They scored 16 tonight, Lincoln High School.
Lincoln High School.
They are 5-2 on the road this year, so this is their 9th road game. They've handled the road well. The Tigers are led by Nick Meyer, the only coach they have ever known in their now 11th year in Class AA. Meyer started as assistant in Vermillion before getting the top job there, where he was there for 4 years, a USD grad. It was hard for Meyer to leave Vermillion. He took over in Harrisburg in their first year in AA after seeing them go 24-1 and winning the final State A tournament that they were to play in after the 2012-13 season. In his 10 seasons as head coach, he's guided these Tigers to 9 state tournaments with 3 top 5 finishes and then a back-to-back runner-up finishes in 2017 and 2018, respectively. In his time in Harrisburg, the Tigers have won 174 and lost 78. Last year, Tigers finished 17-7. They went back to the state tournament. They took 5th there. And so he leads. It's a very balanced team in a variety of ways, mainly by scoring. You don't know who's going to lead them in scoring tonight. They have a lot of girls that average about the same. They play roughly 9 girls a night. They'll start 3 seniors and a junior and a sophomore. And they will bring, they do this on purpose, a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior all off of the bench. Mm-hmm. So we welcome you to senior night here for the Titans. And Les will be sharing some memories about the seniors throughout the night. We expect nothing but greatness.
That's right.
Out of him tonight.
That's right.
The starters for the Harrisburg Tigers are as such. Number 11, Abby Flanagan. She's a 5'10 senior, averaging 11 points a night, 4 rebounds a night. She's made a team second most, 18 threes on the year, shoots 43% behind the arc. She is also second in steals with just over 1 per game. She's a D2 soccer commit and will play for the USF Cougars next year on the pitch. Number 20, Kinsley Lawrenson, 6-foot junior, averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal a night. She doesn't take a lot of threes, more of an inside player, but she is 5 of 10 so far on the year, shooting. What percent is that, Les?
5 of 10?
We'll come back.
50%.
Number 14, Sadie Merriman is a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 10 points a night. a team-leading 3 assists a night, a team-leading 5 rebounds a night. She's also the team leader in steals with over 2 a night, just a sophomore. She has made the 3rd most threes with 14 on the year, shooting 30% from distance. Number 4, Jaylee Hofer, is a 5'6" senior, averages 9 points a night, 3.5 rebounds. This is the leader in threes for them. She makes almost 2 a game. Number 4, watch her from behind the 3-point line. She's made 24 this year. She shoots 38% from deep. Hofer, another soccer commit who will head north and play for Northern State.
Northern, yeah.
Addie Wagner, 5'7" senior, averaging 3 points a night for Coach Myers. Tigers, not a big scorer. She will help in other ways on the court tonight. On the bench, we're going to see Van Bakkern, Young Seltzer, Bryant, and Worth. Not a lot of scoring punch out of Harrisburg off of the bench so far this year. That brings us to the home team tonight, coached by one-time Harrisburg teacher. And I'm going to time this out so that when I do the starting 5, our cameraman is going to be able to pan to these players and show you a little bit close-up of them so you'll be able to watch them throughout the game. Area Titans are back to defend Thunder Alley after an impressive 19-point win over 11-5 Parkson at the NEC DAC-12 Clash up in Madison. The Titans, it was close most of the game. Titans pulled away late, scored 79 last Saturday. That's the most they've scored this year. 4th time they've scored over 70 this year, and their previous high was 77 over Rapid City Christian in the Corn Palace.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
At 8 a.m. The game was done at 9:10. We got out of there so early, it wasn't even breakfast time yet.
I know.
In my world.
I thought you were going to treat me to breakfast, but you didn't.
The Titans started the year with the best start in the history of the 21-year school, going 8-0 with wins over Dakota Valley, Tri-Valley, Del Rapids, Brookings, Brandon Valley, Rapid City Christian, a nice-looking Vermilion team that's really coming on strong, and then a good contest by West Central before a loss on the road to Sioux Falls Jefferson, a team that's that was a 5-point game that night. It was anyone's game with as low as a minute to go. Jefferson made the plays, Titans didn't. Jefferson walked away with the win. Talk about more about that later, about finishing the game. The Titans then beat Watertown before a loss at the Pentagon to Sioux Falls Christian. Then a win over Madison, a historic win because it might have been the largest margin we can remember. Titans led 35-0 after 1 and 48-4 at halftime for a big win that night for the Titans. After that game, a loss at number 1 O'Gorman. Again, the Titans had the lead before a banked-in three-pointer at halftime in that. That was a close game that went almost down to the wire. O'Gorman pulled away. About 3 minutes left to go. And then the 2 wins in a row now over Canton and Parkston, both big margins. And so the Titans they've moved up. They sit number 11 in the Class A power points, number 3 in Region 4A, just behind a 15-2 Elk Point Jefferson team. They score 62 per contest, which is good for 3rd most in Class A behind Red Cloud and Sisseton. They give up the points they give up 20th most in 65-team Class A. Their high point was last Saturday with that 79 points they scored up in Madison. The least they've scored this year is 45 points in the loss to Sioux Falls Jefferson. They've scored at least 50 every game but 2, Jefferson and O'Gorman. The fewest they've allowed is 18 versus Madison. The most they've given up is 82 to Sioux Falls Christian at the Pentagon. The Mighty Titans are 6-0 at home this year, coached by T-Area's now high school teacher, former Harrisburg teacher, Adam Shoresman, now in his 6th year at the helm. He is the Titans' all-time winningest coach with an 83-65 mark coming into this one. After 2 losing seasons to start here in T-Area, he really came into his own with the 19-20 season. They went 17-6, went to their first ever SODAC 16, where they fell to Red Cloud. And since that year, he's had 4 straight winning seasons. This season will make it 5 in a row. Pretty historic in T if you know the basketball history here. He has returned since that first year to the SODAC 16 2 more times. The Titans lost both of those. And the Titans girls basketball program in 21 years has never gone to the state tournament. And the buzz surrounding the burgeoning and bustling burb west of Berg, Les, is this.
What's that?
In the 21st year of T-Area High School, in their last year ever in Class A, with a gifted roster led by 4 starting seniors, the support of thousands of Titan fans around the world, the staff of Shorzy, Bindi, Van Lack, Vasik Sr., maybe, just maybe, have the firepower to make the Christmas night wish of this fine young man to my right named Les, who was found 11 years ago, half buried in a box of kitty litter on the doorstep of Legacy Elementary in T, South Dakota. Come true.
I want to go to that state tournament, but
what say you, Les?
What? I mean, I think we can get there. We just have to, play one game at a time, just like Shorzy's mentality is 1-0 start to every game. We have to get out to a good start tonight. This Harrisburg Tigers team is really good. 4th, like you said, in AA. And so if we can come out, control the tempo just like last night. If we can control the tempo like the boys did and limit our turnovers and get out on their shooters. They got some good shooters. I watched their game against Aberdeen Central, and that Hofer girl kind of had some crucial threes, and they won by 6. And so, again, if we can keep it close and limit turnovers, we got this.
The Titans' 3 losses all been in games they could have won late. Let's see if they have a chance at redemption tonight. See if they can close this one out. It might be a close one. Titans starters in numerical order tonight. Number 2, Maya Weber, 5'4" senior guard, sneaky good scorer on the year. She has started real well for the Titans, which is something sometimes even more important than finishing well. She's been their spark plug early. Number 3, Hayden West, another 5'4" senior guard with a game real similar to her cousin we just met, Maya Weber. West also has to be guarded east to west and north to south because she'll shoot the deep ball. And if she is left open, she'll make it. Number 10 is a 5'10" senior post, Mara Grant. Grant will go down as the 2nd all-time leading rebounder in school history, as well as one of the top players ever. She is a double-double machine who can pile up the steals and blocks as well. She will continue her career at Dordt University next year. Number 11 is Ellie Clayberg. The junior has turned into maybe the best deep threat on this team, which is saying something, evidenced by her school record tying 8 threes earlier this year in a game in the Corn Palace. Primarily a catch-and-shoot player on the offensive end. She's got a quick and smooth release, and she can score in bunches. 10 points a night for her. I didn't get the points, but we'll get to that in a little bit. The last starter, number 23, is the 6'2" senior, Katie Vasika. Already the Titans' all-time points, rebounds, and blocks leader. The SDSU commit who was recruited by more Power 5 schools than, I'm guessing, about any girls basketball player in state history, can really pile up the box score. Her length on both ends is an issue, and for her opponents, her deep ball is potent as her finishing. One of the best finishers I think I've ever seen at the girls basketball at the high school level. Off the bench will be number 4, sophomore J.C. Babb, number 5, sophomore Anna Bindi, number 13, junior Reese Hammerquist, and number 32, sophomore Natalie Gass. Again, we didn't have the stats for tonight's game because we're having a little computer problem, so I just took for granted that we were going to have the stats. I think, make it up. Not make it up, but I can remember. Vasika's around 23 points, 10 rebounds a night. Grant is about 17 points, 10 rebounds a night. They're both double-double machines. Clayberg's getting about 10 points a night. West and Weber are about the same. They're pretty sneaky. You'll look up and see that they'll have 6 or 9 points all of a sudden off the made threes. Last game, those two, I think Weber was 3 of 4 and West was 2 of 3 behind the three-point line. So here come the Titans. We'll turn it over to public address announcer Jerry Paletti.
Welcome to T-Area High School. As tonight we welcome the Tigers of Harrisburg High School. Taking on your T-Area Titans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the T-Area Band under the direction of Stephanie Rannick. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Welcome to tonight's event. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Please remember to cheer in a positive manner and be respectful of the officials' decisions. To support a positive and safe atmosphere for Titan pride and according to conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain in the student sections of the bleachers or with their parents. Your officials for tonight's game are Tom Eggers, Dan Forstrom, and Jason Reisdorfer. These officials are registered by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. And now it's time to introduce your T-Area Titan cheerleaders. Avery Mosley, Sophia Dodd, Piper Statfeld, Michaela Sonny, and Summer Honky. The T-Area cheer coach is Katie Peterson. And now time to introduce our starters for tonight. First for the visitors, the Harrisburg Tigers. Starting at guard, a senior standing 5'7", number 2, Addie Wagner. A 5'6" senior guard, number 4, Jaylee Hofer. A senior guard standing 5'10", number 11, Abby Flanagan. A 5'10" sophomore guard, number 14, Sadie Behrman. And a junior forward standing 6 feet tall, number 20, McKinley Lawrenson. Assistant coaches for the Tigers are Nick Zeman, Haley Holland, Brittany Rosberg, and Dana Biggie. The head coach is Nick Meyer. And now, time to introduce the starters for your T-Area Titans. Standing 5'4", a senior guard, number 2, Maya Weber. A senior, standing 5'5", a guard, number 3, Hayden West. A senior, forward, standing 5'11", number 10, Mara Grant. A 5'6" sophomore guard, number 11, Ellie Glaber. And a 6'1" senior, number 23, Katie Basika.
There are your starters: Addie Wagner, Jaylee Hofer, Abigail Flanagan, Sadie Merriman, McKinley Lawrenson for the Nick Meyer coached Tigers. For the Titans, Maya Weber, Hayden West, Mara Grant, Ellie Clayberg, and Katie Vasika for the Adam Shoresman coached T-Area Titans. The number 3 Class AA Harrisburg Tigers, the number 5 Class A T-Area Titans. This is the 14th meeting between these two. A few have gone down to the wire as in a 2-point win. Never has it gone the way of the T-Area Titans. They played when T finally got big enough to be A, and then they went away from playing, and then picked up playing a few years ago again now. So about a 5-year break in between. So 13 meetings, all in favor of the Tigers. The Titans, Ellie Clayberg misses that one. Rebound coming down the court. Hofer gives it up on the left side of the court to Merriman. She'll dribble, give it back to Hofer. She's got Ellie Clayberg on her. And we got a 3-second call.
Wow. Okay.
I don't understand the call.
I didn't get the call either.
The girl on the wing for the Tigers had the ball. And very odd. I thought the only thing it could have been if it wasn't a foul was a 3-second call. But okay, here we go. 30 seconds in. Titans second possession. Here's West spinning around, kicking it to the corner. Mara Grant underhands it to Vasika. Grant's 1 of 3 on the year.
There we go.
Behind the lane. Vasika down the lane. And watch for her finishing for a high school senior, 6'2". She finishes as well as anybody, any size I can remember. She's got a variety of moves down there when she finishes. 1 minute in, T, 2-0. Harrisburg, second possession, hasn't got a shot yet. Driving is Addie Wagner. Up and under, no good. Rebound, Mara Grant, rebound number 1. Hands it off to Vasika. She'll bring it up the court. Right-hand dribble on the logo. On Vasika so far tonight, Abigail Flanagan, the 5'10" senior. Here's West into the corner. Clayberg just missed one from there. She fakes. She'll drive, trying to get the contact. She does. Clayberg, mainly a spot-up shooter, but if you close out too hard on her, she does have that ability to get into the paint.
Yep, that was a nice fake by her to get her defender in the air and drive to the basket. Could draws the foul.
And you are going to highlight our 4 seniors in the 4 different quarters. Who are you going to start out with tonight?
I'll start out with probably Maya. Good old Maya Weber.
Okay. Just let us know whenever there's a dead ball. Free throw, good. Clayberg, solid free throw shooter, 75% on the year. Makes 2 of 2 so far tonight. 90 seconds in. Titans 4, Tigers 0. This is McKinley Lawrenson, the junior. Drive on the baseline by Flanagan. Kicks it out. Tigers moving the ball well. Turnover. West picks it up. Gets it to Vasika. Looking up court. No one down. Abigail Flanagan on Vasika. Vasika pulls up at the elbow. Switches direction. Changes lanes. Throws it up. Basket. Good. Timeout, Nick Meyer. Let's talk about Maya Weber.
Well, Maya Weber was involved in basketball, choir, National Honor Society, and track. So Mom's hoping that Maya's going to go out for track this year. By the way, when Maya was a younger person, what do you think she
still is.
Well, okay. When she was in middle school and elementary age. Who did she like to sing as? She liked to sing as somebody. Who do you think she liked to swing as? Sing as.
I'd say probably Freddie Mercury.
No. She's a popular singer now. You know.
Dolly Parton. Final answer.
Taylor Swift.
Good answer there, Rick. Yes, Taylor Swift, who was following her boyfriend in the Super Bowl there on Sunday. So.
Oh, they are. I didn't know that. Kick out in the corner. This is Flanagan off the back of the rim. No good. Look at the Titans clash the boards and knocked off of. They say it's going to go off of Addie Wagner.
You know, one of the things that I remember about Maya when she was in 7th and 8th grade is he used to be a teacher here. He actually, I think he works now in Harrisburg. Austin Hurley was her coach in the 7th.
Body contact blocked out of bounds by Merriman, Titans ball.
When Maya and Hayden were in 6th grade, Austin Hurley was their coach for the Venom team. They had a Venom team here in T, and he used to coach them back then. I just remember going to their games. And Mara Grant was a part of that team
10
as
seconds
well.
Shot clock. West driving. Throws it up, blocked there.
Oh, there you go.
Great find. Down low to Mara Grant after the block by Hofer for the Tigers. Titans 8-0, 5:25 to go.
It's a great start from the Titans. But Maya's really involved in the community and involved in the little kids and just loves to
take it away by Vasika.
Nice steal. Nice catch.
Beautiful. Aggressive pass. Left-handed layup. 10-0 Titans. That was a great risky pass, but she put it right on the numbers of Mara, the 1-0, and then Mara lays it in for her first 2 of the night. Corner 3 off the front of the rim. Takes a good bounce there for Hofer. She gets the rebound, spotting up, waiting for it.
Ooh.
And nails it is Sadie Merriman, the left-hander.
Merriman missed the last game due to a concussion against Aberdeen Central.
Yeah, she was standing top of the key, had that off foot planted, and you just caught it, and you knew that was going in. Here's Maya Weber, blocked. Her second block of the game is Merriman.
There we go. But she
And
didn't give up on the play.
Foul.
Maya plans to go to USD for pre-med.
Oh, my goodness.
Pre-med for that girl. But no, Maya's a great girl. All 4 of them are, of course, and it's just I'll just start out with Maya and hope she has a great future. She has a great future ahead of her.
Bryn Van Bakern, 5'7" junior, into the game for the Tigers. Here's Grant.
There we go, Grant.
Just not going too fast.
Ooh, nope.
Good job at rebound, Vasika. Basket, good. 8th point of the night to go with 1 assist and 1 steal for Vasika. 12-3 Titans halfway through almost the first quarter.
Anything you want to add about Maya Weber?
That was your job tonight, my friend.
That was my job tonight. Okay. No,
I'm going to call this game, and you call the seniors.
All right.
Merriman's pass, almost thrown away. Now it's going to be Hofer. She fakes, drives, spinning, kicks it back outside. This is into the game. Van Bakern hands it off to Flanagan on the wing. This is Merriman, throws it up, no good. Mara Grant, rebound number 2, hands it off to Katie Vasika. She's met up court by Merriman. Vasika, right-hand dribble, middle of the court. Grant posting up. Vasika drives, kicks to West. 3-pointer, good! By West. And that's one of the beautiful things a good point guard will do. The point guard you have to guard in the paint. You collapse, she kicks out to West. Makes life easy for Hayden West, Haidyn, by the way. This is Merriman driving into the paint. Grant tips it for a second, down low, basket good. McKinley Lawrenson, 6-foot junior, averages 10 a night. Here comes Vasika walking up the court, right-hand dribble, middle of the court, 3:10 to go, 30 on the shot clock, 15-5. Titans' biggest lead of the night has been 10. Grant almost turns it over. Clayburg saves it for the moment, and it is a turnover. Coming out to the fray with it, Jaylee Hofer. Now up court. This is Flanagan. Nothing there for her. Back to Hofer. Down low. Grant gambles. And then it's going to be the foul by Maya Weber. McKinley Lawrenson that is all of 6 foot. Nice looking player down there. You got this number 3 in Class AA team coming in now off the bench, number 33. Leslie Young Setzer, 6'1", just a freshman. And they have no one that averages over 11 points a game, but you never know who's going to score for them. They've got a few girls that can lead them in scoring and balanced scoring. They're kind of their calling card is defense.
Yep.
Coach Meyer, again, was really impressed that look at Vasika battling for it, tips it to herself, comes away with a rebound. 2:30 to go, 15-5. He really hangs his hat on that defense. He's really proud of the 42 that they give up a night. Aggressive pass by West just over the head of Mara Grant. Good job looking inside. Trying to keep Mara involved. 8 points for Vasika, 3 for West, 2 apiece for Grant and Clayburg for the Tigers. 3 for Merriman, and then 2 for Lawrenson. 2:20 to go. Driving now is Lawrenson. Scoop shot, no good. Great rebound by Young Setzer. And then a steal, almost. Maybe a steal. Jump ball, Clayburg. Possession arrow stays with the Tigers. I don't know who's running the shot clock down there, but boy, are they good. 30 on the shot clock.
Matt Brew is always an excellent shot clock keeper.
Talked to him before the game. He's doing something like 32 games in 2 weeks or something because he's done some tournament games. That's a lot to sit down there. And corner 3, that looked good. That was by Lawrenson. No good. The rebound, almost the block. Nice finish by Van Bakern off the bench for the Tigers over the outstretched arms of Vasika. West right-hand dribble, right side of the court, under 2 minutes to go. Out to Weber. Vasika screens for her. Tigers
nice
switch. And the rebound by Hofer. Good switch there by the Tigers defense. And I don't know if West knew that going in, that they switched that quickly, but that's what stopped the play. Cutting Lawrenson, no pass. 20 seconds. Shot clock, 1:29 game clock. This is Van Bakern driving, gets stopped. This is Merriman now. Nearing 10 seconds. Merriman holding that off. Arm. Here's Lawrenson, three-pointer, good. And they're too good of a shooting team to leave them wide open like that. That's 5 in a row now. Cut the lead from 15-5 to 15-10. It was 1-10-0. So Started out Titans 10-0. Harrisburg on a 10-0 run. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound coming to Merriman, the sophomore. 6'10" guard, also runs the point. And you worry about just getting out of this first quarter. The Tigers are kind of on a run here, trying to take momentum back. Wide open player in the corner. It's Van Bakern. Merriman will drive, just throw up a left-handed shot. No good. Rebound, Mara Grant. Titans needed that stop.
Yes, they did.
They can dribble this out. Shot clock, game clock differential is about a second. So Vasika crosses the court, left-hand side of the court, right-hand dribble, 25 seconds on the clock in a fast-moving first quarter that saw the Tigers pick up 2 fouls. Titans only pick up 1. Nobody called a timeout. No, there was one 30-second timeout in there, wasn't there? 15-10, Titans lead after 10 seconds. Vasika, Grant's going to come up, give her a screen. She does. Vasika pops from top of the key. Nothing but net, Katie Vasika. Big stop on this end. Big three-pointer down here. It could have been a 2-point lead after this possession. The Titans get a hold. They come down here, get a three-pointer. 8-point lead. The largest of the first quarter was 10.
Yes, big momentum switch there. I mean, that was a huge bucket by our big senior, Katie Vasika, to put us up 8.
I was almost expecting just to come out and double team her to get the ball out of her hands when she was dribbling it, wasting the time, because you knew she's going to want to get it back. But they elected to go man-to-man, and that's a lot of times what happens when you got a player of her caliber.
I don't know how many times she's hit a 3 like that at the end of a quarter, and she just could feel it, and she loves the spot up straight away. And I think Coach Meyer, they've done it all year, his defense, and so I think he's trusting them just to go one-on-one there. West and Weber and Clayburg have all had good games shooting behind the line recently, and Grant down low, if we're being honest, probably the most dominant down low post player we've ever seen in T area. Definitely the strongest.
Yeah.
And so you look at these seniors trying to do something that's never been done in T, and that's go to a state A tournament, and they're having to do that while playing a lot of double-A games. And so I give a lot of credit to Coach Shoresman and also Athletic Director Craig Clayburg for not just sandbagging it and knowing you have a really good team and playing only A's this year, but wanting to be better in the years to come and throwing some double A's in there. And the double A's we played 4 of the top 5 double-A ranked teams already.
There are no slouches.
No. Vasika, she got it to go in. 5 points in the last 25 seconds for Vasika. And she's got 11. That one didn't look like it was going to clear the rim. And the good Lord looked down and said, it's senior night. And let that one go in. You guys have never beat the Tigers. You haven't lost at home yet this year. Great job, resiliency by Sadie Merriman. Nice-looking sophomore. Listed at 5'10". I don't know if I'm buying it.
All right.
J.C. Babb into the game for the Titans.
So is Reese Hammerquist.
And Reese Hammerquist. And Vasika gets a great rebound.
Nice.
She's going to go right at the basket and stepped on a... Didn't look good. Vasika tipping it around. Hammerquist got it. Kicked it right out immediately. Clayburg, look at the runner off the back of the rim. No good. Great job by both Hammerquist and Vasika down low to get the basketball and then find a wide open Ellie Clayburg. And this is Flanagan on the right wing, top of the key to Merriman. She's got 5, leading scorer for the Tigers. Down low to a nice-looking player, Lawrence, and stolen away for a second. Stays with the Titans. Mara Grant and Maya Weber back into the game, and so now we'll see the third and fourth starter get a seat for the Titans. Clayburg and West will go to the bench. And I noticed when I was looking at this Harrisburg team, they've only got, I think it's 11 on roster. It's like an old CBA team where they had 10 on the roster. So kind of neat. Here's Hammerquist, left side. The court gets it out to Vasika. 8-point lead for the Titans. Down low to Grant. Grant got double teamed. You'd love to see a kick out there. The quick double team by the Tigers. And I want to say thank you after this 3-point in and out. No good. Where's that one going? 50-50. Coin flip goes to the Titans. Back into the game. Hasn't sat long enough. McKinley Lawrence, and I want her to sit longer. At number 4, Jaylee Hofer, both starters. I want to say thank you to Mrs. Hank. When I went to get popcorn tonight, I'm not a big popcorn eater, but I asked who made it, and they told me Holly Hank, and we gave it a shot, and it was great popcorn.
Get in
Deep
there.
three-pointer off the front of the rim. Almost a rebound by Hammerquist. Yanked down strong. Addie Wagner, the senior for the Tigers. Flanagan will back it out and get it to Wagner, the 10-point line. Yeah. Good popcorn by
All right.
Holly Hank.
Wow, there you go. Oh,
Great move. It's tough to stop McKinley Lawrenson down low. Her 5th point of the night to match Merriman. It's 2014, 2-possession game. Vasika thought about the 3. She'll drive, pulls up 8-foot line. That's going to roll in. Count it, Vasika! 13th point of the night. 5:15 to play until halftime.
who's our halftime guest tonight?
Odd traveling call. We're going to talk to Lynn DeYoung.
Okay.
He's a city councilman here in T. That's not what we're going to talk to him about because on Friday we have the Mayor Lawler, coming up.
There we go.
And but we're going to talk to Lynn DeYoung. There's been a lot of talk around T and on T Connect on Facebook about this new event center that's being proposed.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him a few tough questions and a few easy questions and figure out what this is all about.
Sure.
5 minutes until that. 8-point lead, Titans. And looked like Babb threw it away, knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Merriman back into the game for the Tigers. Van Bakkeren goes to the bench. You know, when I heard this Katie Vasika was coming in after her 8th grade year to Thierry, I went and watched some film, and I couldn't figure out for the first few minutes if she was right-handed or left-handed because she finished as an 8th grader so well around the rim. Yep. Oh, wow, just went right over Merriman. 15 already for Vasika as West and Clayburg get ready to come back in. This is Lawrenson, top of the key. Out to Flanagan. I get Flanagan and Merriman mixed up. They kind of look similar.
They kind of do.
Here's Lawrenson driving. Nice looking finish by Kinley Lawrenson in those hot pink shoes that I can see you wear on the weekends. I can see you in that. Maybe a matching vest, cummerbund.
I'm ready for my pink out day on Friday night with the boys.
Weber drives it, hands it off to Babb, one of the best cross-country runners in T-area history. Now Weber drives, throws up an 11-footer off the backboard. No good. Titans have to get back, standing flat-footed there. Babb is back. So is Weber, and then it's going to be foul on. If it's going to be Weber, it's her second.
Chad, any information on Lawrenson? Is she playing? Is she going anywhere
No.
to play?
Les asked the coach and just the soccer players.
Really?
Something we always ask is who's moving on, no matter what sport. And
she's a player.
She's a player, and a 6-foot, nice down low. I could see her.
She's got a good feel.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Top of the key, off the side of the rim for Flanagan. Rebound, Grant. She's going to bring it up the court. Left-hand dribble, right side of the court. Switches to her right hand. Now she's going to slow it down. Gives it to Ellie Clayburg. It's got to be a thrill for Mara. Gets to bring the ball up the court. That's what all the post players want to do.
Right.
The posts want to play point, and
and
the guards want to play post. Another risky inbound pass for the Titans. Just frankly, that early in the shot clock forced it in. Turnover. Nice. That's a great cut by Flanagan. And a great feel to find her by Merriman, 24-18. That was a great cut by Flanagan. Just ran right to space, made it easy for Merriman.
There we go.
Pass it to her. Grant down low. No good. Double teamed. Fouls on the floor.
Really good vision on that pass, too.
Yeah,
I mean, she sensed her coming from the left, and she knew it was going to be 2.
That's fun to watch. That's basketball. Mark Ovenden agrees in the front row, getting his camera out. Probably going to focus it on Les up here.
Yep.
Timeout T area. Adam Shoresman saw that Mark O was here and said, we got to draw up a play to impress this guy.
That's right.
Second quarter, who are you talking about as a senior?
Well, let's go with Hayden West then. Let's go with Maya Weber's cousin, Hayden West. She was another, besides J.C. Babb, was another cross-country runner and had a great cross-country career. She, along with her senior Maya, didn't play volleyball, but did do track.
Do you hold that against her?
No, I do not hold that against Hayden. I mean, no. I mean, her sister, that other girl, Hannah, that you would call sometimes, you would call her sister Hannah, but, you would mix those two up.
That is her sister. It's Hannah.
You're right, it is. But, no, you would say...
I'm just going to let you go with this. I'm not going to bail you out here.
You're going to try to bail me out. But anyway,
Crash and burn.
Yeah, no, I am. No, Hayden also, is really popular with the young kids and, likes to go to all their games as well. And is really a good role model for even her younger classmates on the team. And they all look up to her as well.
Great up and under move by Vasika, point 17.
I did not hear where Hayden is going to college after I was zoned out when Jerry Pileski said that, but I apologize for
You were
Hayden.
watching and cheering.
I
just
just wasn't listening very well. I'm sorry, Hayden. I don't remember where you were going to college.
Drive by Flanagan,
but
kicked out
no,
to Hofer.
She's a great girl and really well liked by all her teammates. And
well, just out of bounds. Looked like that could have been chased down by Lawrenson, but what do I know? Do you think
she was on the homecoming royalty?
Yep.
So
I think Haley Weber taught them all how to shoot.
I think you're right.
Lefty Haley Weber that never met an open shot that she didn't like.
Right. Yep. Her sister.
Never met an NFL team she didn't shoot for.
That too.
I talked about that with her. I asked her the other day. I said, "What's your favorite NFL team, Haley?" And she goes, "There's like 4 of them." She's a blast. I was just talking with her before this game with Mr. McCormick. Always a blast to be able to talk with Haley Weber. All right, almost 2 minutes to go. Titans still holding on strong, 8-point lead. Grant's going to go down the lane. Wisely kicks it back out. No foul there. Only one foul called on each team. Drive by Clayburgh. She can go get that. Gets her own miss. Gets it to Weber. This would be something. Off the back of the rim. Almost another rebound by the Titans. Pulled down by Leslie Young-Setzer. And here comes Lawrenson driving down the lane. And Lawrenson versus Grant is quite the matchup. A couple of really strong players. That time Vasika fouled her. And Babb coming back into the game. And Babb will come in. Weber will sit down. And I'm sorry, at the free throw line this year,
there you go.
55% coming in for Lawrenson. And Coach Meyer got us the stats, and we thank him for that.
Yes,
answering all our questions. We'll talk about him in a little bit. But Vasika just drives down the lane. Might have got bailed out by a foul.
One thing I do like about Katie's, she's being aggressive and looking for her shot more tonight, I think.
Really getting in the paint and is so good in the paint with that length and is being matched up by a taller team. 82% on the year for Vasika from behind the line.
She's allowed to miss one or two. You probably jinxed it.
I am not allowing her to miss any more tonight. We're going to need them all. 27-19, 1:44 to go. Down the court fast. Here comes Behrman. Passes. And wow, 5 seconds off the shot clock there. Flanagan with another nice finish. And now she's got 5 on the night. 27-21, Reese Hammerquist is going to come back into the game for Clayburgh. So Hammerquist is going to give the Titans 3 down-low players. We've got a few news outlets here.
Yep, we do.
No good by Flanagan, who comes in 48%. Right behind the freebie line. 6-point Titans lead. Love to see a strong finish this last 90 seconds. Take the momentum into the locker room. But nevertheless, the Titans have to like where they're at right now, regardless.
Exactly.
Ball back into the hands of Katie Vasika. She has 18. Pull up free throw line. Does she have 20? No good.
No.
Knocked out by Mara Grant. Kept alive. Here comes Hofer down the court. Passes it off to Flanagan. Flanagan might be feeling the momentum here herself. Merriman, their leading scorer, on the right wing. Hammerquist doing a good job on posting up Young-Setzer. 3-pointer in the corner this time by Lawrenson. 13 for her. She's scoring inside and out, and Tiger Nation coming alive here. 1-possession game all of a sudden. Katie Vasika. That one's almost thrown away out of bounds. 45 game clock, 24 shot clock. Mark Ovenden helping out, kicking the ball.
Substitution for the Titans, number 11, Ellie Clayburgh.
Clayburgh comes in, Grant to the bench. So Clayburgh is going to come in and give the Titans some 3-point shooters out here. She might just make one before the halftime. Knocked out of bounds by Lawrenson.
Are you making a call is what you're doing?
Yeah.
Wow, I like it.
Lawrenson and Vasika putting on a show here so far tonight. A couple of really good players. Yeah, I think Lawrenson is the next little player. I think there it is. Oh, Ellie Claiborne, you broke my heart. 27-24. 2-second differential shot in game clock. Oh, I thought that was good. I was going to look so smart. Down low, no good. Young sets her. She just shot over the basket. Rebound by Vasika. Titans can hold it. Oh, what a crossover.
That was sweet.
22 seconds. The fake by Vasika kind of throws it up. Really, not really what she's been doing tonight. She went down the court and kind of threw up a shot when she didn't really need to. 7 seconds. Here's Merriman driving.
Yes.
Stolen by Babb. Babb against Hofer, one-on-one. Babb, doesn't get the great defense by Hofer. Titans in this one, leading 27-24. Great first half. I'd say the Titans won the first quarter if we're boxing judges.
We're doing quarter scores?
And the Tigers won the second quarter. And if we're doing old-fashioned CBA quarter scores, it is
1-1.
1-1. Last night saw the boys go 4-0.
Yes, we did.
So while we're waiting for Lynn DeYoung, taking his time,
He's coming.
like a normal city employee does,
wow. Jeez, wow.
Yep.
He's not a
Oh,
city
my
employee.
goodness.
City councilman. And
Well, how's his son in wrestling, by the way?
he was a former all-state football player,
He was.
Yep. Lynn
right.
DeYoung sung his son with the worst haircut in T right now until the set.
It's not. It's he's cut it.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our half-court shootout, sponsored by Jensen Insurance.
Jensen Insurance halftime shot. Winners going to get $500 cash money tonight. And so this is always fun to watch. I think we've had two winners in this in 3 years.
If unsuccessful, the winner of free buffet compliments of Pizza Ranch guarantee. All tickets purchased throughout the season will be entered for a chance to shoot a half-court shot worth $25,000.
Lynn DeYoung, hey, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
I saw your son out here last night, and I just have to tell you, father to father, he get his head shaved because of the fantasy football thing. And he was out here, I forget it was Jersey night last night. He's out here in a shaved head and a white tank top, and it looked like he was fresh out of prison. I just have to tell you.
Yeah, some looks are one thing and some are the other.
And he's all ripped up too. He's muscle-bound,
there's a lot of lessons in that when it comes to don't be a bad fantasy football player, and then make sure if you're going to gamble, you're better at it.
Derek Anderson, he shot this 3 times this year off the front of the rim. Hey, we want to talk about the proposed event center. There's really no name for it. I really don't know what to call it. So it's called right now the Victory Center. That'll change. How did this all come about?
As a city council and other people in the city, we get requests all the time for stuff. And one of the requests is, we've got a young community here that likes to be out and recreational, likes to do stuff, and they travel. And, they asked us, is this something that's a possibility? And for a while it wasn't. But we've really had a lot of opportunities come forward. And we really think this is something that could make our community stand apart from a lot of places in the state of South Dakota and the upper Midwest.
Yeah. And I think we have the community to support it, with, like you said, our numbers are just crazy when it comes to young families here.
Yeah, and it's going to be it's not just going to be for young families.
Right.
We hope that anyone that wants to recreate looks at this facility as something that could set us apart and give them the opportunities to recreate all year long and maybe do something different here than what they could other places. And we all know we have winter, so indoor facilities are awesome.
I would love to go out there and just walk, and then it'd be fun just to see who you run into every night out there.
That's a great point, and one thing that we like to pride ourselves on in this community is our community is really made up of small neighborhoods and people that come from Parkston and Dolan and Miller and all those places, and they want the hometown feel.
Yep.
And our school district has done a great job at putting schools in the neighborhood, and families coalesce around those. But the other place we know they coalesce around is park and rec programs. Flag football and soccer and all those things. I mean, my wife's in a pickleball league, and
I want to
we'll
join
see.
that.
Yes, it'd be a great opportunity. But like I said, we know that builds strong communities. We've got a strong community. We want to keep that growing along with those other areas. So it's really a foundation builder, good park and rec department, and good small activities where you get to learn your neighbors and kids that grow up in this town.
Yeah, and some have asked about the location. It's
Yep.
out by the new water tower, out by the interstate where Orthopedic Institute is going to be. Why out there?
To fund this, we've implemented what's called a TIF, so that's a tax increment finance district, and we've got to follow some of the rules. And obviously, we've got to follow all the rules because it's taxes and public dollars. So that really dictates where it's got to be. So there are other potential spots, but we, number one, got to follow the rules. Number two, you got to have a site big enough to host the families and all the activities that are going around. So is it 100%? No, but I think it drives a lot of things that this community wants and desires and really can set us apart as opposed to other places.
So you guys have looked at putting it, elsewhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
We've looked, you kind of got to think about size constraints.
Right,
And then
absolutely.
This is an economic development TIF, so we want to create economic activity in and around that. And we really feel that, the 85th Street interchange has been talked about for a long time. The things that it's going to do, how it's going to impact the growth. And the city of T was really visionary and put infrastructure out there a long time ago. And now we're seeing kind of the fruits of that hard work is when you do a lot of hard work, good things develop. And that's what I think we're going to see in and around this area.
How can, Lynn, we be sure that due diligence has been done in this? So is everybody at City Hall on board? Do you have people there? I think I know the answer to this. Do you have people there asking tough questions, or is everybody just all in on this?
We absolutely do. And we had a focus group formed a couple months ago. We've hired a sports consultant. They'll be in town the next couple of weeks. We've been pretty clear with the public of this is what we think we can do, but we don't have all the answers.
Yep.
The schematic that was shown was a schematic to start discussion. It is by no means, way, shape, or form the final product that we're going to have. Mm-hmm. And one of the big things we've said is we're not going to raise taxes to do this because we're going to use the TIF method. And if things don't happen like we think they will, well, then we'll have to scale down.
Okay.
So we're taking input, and we really encourage you to reach out to your friends, family, neighbors, people that have those discussions. Talk to us. I mean, when you drive 1,000 miles or 1,000 miles round trip to Des Moines and Rapid City and all those other places, if they have those, look what's the good and bad about some of the amenities you want in there, because I don't know those amenities. That's why I want to reach out, and everyone's got to feel like they have a part in this, and at least create that discussion to make this pretty awesome.
Yeah, being a sports parent on a traveling team, I estimated one year I think we spent probably $10,000 because we did go to Lincoln, Omaha, Kansas City, Florida.
Yep.
And then when you go there, you stay at a hotel, and then you go out for breakfast and lunch and dinner, and maybe if it's a long day, you go to see a movie or go wherever. And so, and that's where we're going.
Yep.
Is the traveling sports, the dance, and so with that said, is this just sports?
No. And one of the things we're looking at is, how we can impact our community, how we can bring dollars in other than sports. There's flat floor space. Can we hold conventions? Can we do trade shows? Can we do other sports that maybe we aren't, like archery or a dog competition or some other things? We're really going to lead and follow example what's good for us, but at the end of the day, we want this to be a sports facility or a recreational facility for our community. The people that live and reside in the city of T, in our area that we call our community, and that's what's really going to drive this going forward is our community and our people.
That's really good, because that's my next question was, how is a T resident going to benefit from this more than a resident of Lenox or Sioux Falls or any surrounding community?
We're really looking at that right now, and whether it's some sort of membership or whatever, I know that as a parent, I want our people and my kids and my family to benefit, and we'll figure that out as we go, depending on sizing and scope and everything. But rest assured, it's going to be a T facility. So,
yeah, I know you've been big on that, and that's been the focus of some of the people I've been talking to.
One last thing, if I could, I just want to give a shout out here. There's lots of kids that are in our town right now, and Mara Grant's one of them, and Keegan DeYoung, and Viss, and a lot of those other kids. They grew up in the Park and Rec programs, and look at where they're at now. They're signing letters of intent the next couple days. They're playing the next level, and all that happens because of strong community activities like Park and Rec departments.
Happens early on, and I would love to see it. I honestly, I want to know more, but from what I've heard and not hearing, we've got a lot of people with tax issues here, and maybe rightly so. And so to hear that it's not going to raise taxes, I'm all about it. We'll talk more again here someday, even if you have to go on and do maybe just a whole half hour about it or something. But thanks for joining us, Lynn.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for having us.
You bet. Take care. And so it is a proposed event center out by the interstate, out by Orthopedic Institute. I know a lot of people don't like it out there. The thing that does, it's going to ease the traffic into T, and it's going to be seen from the interstate, give it more visibility. And so I think from the early stages, I was in the meeting with whatever group you call it, and a lot of tough questions were being asked in there. Three-pointer by Merriman, no good. Tough rebound by Weber. And so there were a lot of people in there for a good 90 minutes that night, and there were a lot of tough questions asked. This isn't just something that's being pushed through by a few sports parents that want to see their kid be able to play. It's really not. So we'll try to do more on this later. I know the community is really involved with this. Let's get back to basketball. Nice take by West. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Clayberg. She's going to make that? No, off the side of the rim. Rebound by Lawrenson. Just her second rebound tonight. Hard to believe. Titans still leading one possession. This might tie it up to lefty Merriman. Nothing but net for her, 27-27. And so Tiger Nation, pretty good showing by them tonight on their feet. First time it's been tied since 0-0. Here's Vasika pushing the issue. Backs out the three-point line. Nowhere to go. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it over to West. 18 on the shot clock. Pass down low, just overthrown. The inlet passes are not getting there for Grant. And Titans just have to take their time, if that means a bounce pass or what. Ask you guys. I'll be quiet for a little bit and just tell me either what missed there. Here's Vasika. What the Titans did well, what they need to keep doing in the second half. Take your time, guys. Go ahead.
Well, for me, I think the Titans just need to get back to having confidence again and, controlling the tempo. We kind of fed into that tempo in the second quarter. Don't you agree, Rick, that, after we missed a couple of shots, we kind of let them kind of dictate how they wanted to play, and we kind of fell back and let them do what they wanted.
Yeah, we had a 10-point lead at one point early in the first half, and we had 3 straight possessions with turnovers, and then we followed that with 2 empty turnovers on shots.
Yep.
And, this is a team, Harrisburg, who got down 10, and you would have never known if they were behind, ahead, tied. They kept playing how they were playing.
Yeah,
there was no panic.
Yep, their demeanor stayed the same.
And that's how they're going to be. They're well coached. They have good success year in and year out. So
they have had quite a run since winning it in Double A. I think the worst they've done in Double A is 500 or a game below. Nice running shot by Hofer to give them the first lead. They also look like they're packing it down on Grant more, making it hard even to get a pass into her.
Yep.
Lawrenson did pick up foul number 2, something to watch early in the third quarter here. Grant on the baseline. Good drive. Lawrenson, that's foul number 3 on just a cheap reach around. So she's coming out. Leslie Young-Setzer, the 6'1 freshman, comes in.
That's one as a coach. You're just, no.
Right.
You've got the opposing post player out beyond the arc, and you reach in, and she was loose with the ball.
Get in there.
Yes. Oh, deep NBA 3, Vasika. Grant wasn't going to shoot it up. There was really no reason to even chase her out there, to be honest.
Nope.
She shot 3 threes all year.
But now with her on the bench, we have to take advantage of that.
We do, and this Leslie Young-Setzer is a nice-looking player as well, but just a freshman, so that can make it tough on her. 2-point lead, 5:20 to go. Driving, Merriman, no good. Rebound, Mara Grant. That's rebound number 8 for her to go along with 4 points. Vasika driving smooth down the lane, kicks it out to Clayburg.
There we go.
All night long, Ellie Clayburg. She's that open, they're going to go in. 5-point lead now. 6-0 run for the Titans. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Here comes Wagner dribbling, guarded by 2 versus 2, guarded by Weber. The drive by Hofer, that's good. Harrisburg appears to be driving a little bit more here the third quarter. Not a lot of outside shots.
We didn't have any help side defense on that side this time.
Here's Vasika, 22 points so far. Kicks it out to Weber. She's going to kick it out to West. West will drive, left-handed shot blocked by Hofer. Titans getting a lot of shots blocked tonight. Number 3, Bryn Van Bakkern, a junior, 5'7", into the game for Harrisburg.
You want me to date myself again?
Sure.
During the summer months, I also work an after-school program, and Van Bakkern was one of my students back in the day.
Holy moly.
Yep, over at Endeavor Elementary School is where she went to
Deep
elementary
3,
school.
Hofer, no good. Kept alive by Young Seltzer. And that was when milk was 20 cents a gallon.
And her brother is having a great senior season over for Harrisburg Tiger boys.
You know, Shad, you had made the comment that the Tigers are in the driving mode. And the last couple times down, the Titans have been too, but that's not probably the way we want to play with guards that are undersized.
Right. Yeah, we're going in. We're going in like we're having the size advantage, and we don't. Here's Hofer, drives in, kicks it out. But maybe, you know, that'll loosen them up and open up some shots from the outside. Clayburg's going to be called for the foul. That'll be just her first. 5 points for the sophomore, Clayburg. Here's Hofer at the line where she shoots 48% on the year.
There we go. Good call.
I'm sorry, 25%. Now 3 of 8 on the year.
Wow.
Not a huge sample size.
No.
Yeah, she can get it up over 50 pretty quick, starting with that. 4 of 9. And now Hammerquist into the game. Grant will go to the bench. Clayburg back into the game. So for the Titans, Hammerquist, Clayburg, West, Vasika bringing the ball up, and Weber. And for the Tigers, got Merriman, Flanagan, Setzer. Oh, what a call there. Wagner also in to the game, as Les complains about the officiating. And Bryn Van Bakkern.
I did not say a thing.
I wasn't watching. I was reading the names of the girls.
I just thought it was a quick whistle.
You know, and we see what we see, but we don't see what they see. That's how it is. I felt bad some games where it seems like I'm complaining about, and I'm really not.
No, we're not.
Matt Zimmer from the Argus, or from Sioux Falls Live, I'm sorry. Going to be a little short. Almost a rebound by Hammerquist. Instead, Young Setzer. And Zim tells me I'm an old hooper. He said, you'll never like refs. You're an old hooper. That's not true. Hammerquist chased the play, and just an easy pass and score to Leslie Young Setzer. 34 Titans, 32 Tigers, 3:10 to go. Vasika brings it up. Deep 3 again, going to be short off the front of the rim. The rebound by Flanagan.
No, that tied it. It's 34-34.
34-34. That's what I thought.
Yep.
That's why the
Tomahawk was a little slow on the pushing the
button. Good to have Tomahawk back tonight.
Trigger
it
finger
is great.
was
Yep. It's
a little tardy.
Yep.
Flanagan stops the dribble. Van Bakkern is waiting for this. Good rotation. No
that
good.
Was.
Young Setzer gets the rebound, throws it up left-handed, misses it. And look at
Maya.
Weber on the floor, going to tie her up.
Good, Maya.
Coach Shorsman wants to travel, will not get one. 2:39 left to go, third quarter. This is coming down to hopefully another great finish.
Young Setzer doing some good things out there for a freshman.
Yes.
I guess at this time of the year, she's probably not really a freshman when you're out there.
7 rebounds.
So you only have 5 games left of the season. You know, you're not really a freshman anymore.
A lot of production just in her minutes so far.
Yep, good job by her. You got a senior, Les?
Well, I guess I was gonna save Mara for the fourth quarter. I'll go with Katie Vasika.
Why does Mara get saved for the fourth?
I don't know. No, I mean, Katie has been an all world for us when she's been here since her freshman year. just does. I reached out to some parents of some of the girls on the bench.
Someone's playing favor.
I know I'm not. I'm not favorites or nothing. It's from a.
Now you got them all.
Now you got me all riled. No, no.
You're going to miss your chance here.
I am going to miss my chance. No, Katie Vasika. This is from a parent that said she seems quiet at first, but she's actually hilarious. She's obviously a very good basketball player. She is so good with kids. When she helped at practice, she wants more to show them things and rather than instructing them. She wants to play. She's a leader by example. She comes to work hard all the time. It's nothing for her to come to a 5th grade game to cheer on the girls. That she was so excited that this player, this mom, let Katie coach, and the mom kind of sat back and watched her, and Katie was in awe that she would let her do it. And she's just good with kids and a quiet leader is what this mother said.
Young Setzer on the other end, right on cue. Titans gamble for that inlet pass, and love to see the Titans sit back and just let her catch that as a freshman and wall up and try to score. And Bab's pass knocked away.
Katie draws a lot of attention, from our crowd, our fans. This second half, she's drawing a lot of attention from Harrisburg right now. Like, there's a couple bodies on her.
Yep.
Every possession.
Absolutely. I forget what coach it was. Maybe Coach.
Nice catch.
What a great catch. Great pass by West. Passed that one south. To Vasika.
Katie wants to be a athletic trainer. I think she'll be a good one. Going to the good colors up at South Dakota State, playing for AJ and the Jacks. So I'm looking forward to her future up there as well.
And Coach Meyer wanted a foul, but the referee that he's yelling at never made a call. It was the referee on the sideline that called travel, and it was close. I thought Mara could have been called for a foul. Clayburg,
yes.
Countered, easy, Ellie, Clayburg. She smiles at Coach Shorsman. He's pointing at her. That snaps the tie. 39-36, 8 now for Clayburg.
As I say that I want Katie to play at SDSU, there's still a lot more season left that we have unfinished business that we want to accomplish here.
Absolutely.
For the Titans.
Merriman, what a great job. Look at young Setzer on the boards again.
That way, Mara.
Mara Grant battling hard. She's going to get called for a travel, helped out by the visiting fans.
I think
offering support.
It could have been a makeup too. I honestly think that was. That was going to go their way because it probably should have.
It should have. Yeah, I agree.
Watch.
And sometimes in basketball, I know a referee on the court that has admitted this to me before.
Watch her coming back in. This is a set play. I've seen that on film.
Wow. Be the third team foul on the Titans, 3 team fouls on the Tigers. What I'm trying to say is sometimes in basketball, there's calls that are influenced by previous calls, and so fans can get. Once you understand that and it's part of the game, then it makes watching it a lot easier.
Absolutely. It does. It's understood.
Yeah. 65%. One of the officials on the floor I talked to quite a bit, and he's very honest with me about refereeing, and because of that I really enjoy talking to him. He tells me if Team A has 4 fouls and Team B has none, you're going to tighten it up on Team B and loosen it up on, you know what I'm saying? You're just going to, no ref wants to go in the locker room, with a big foul disparity. They just don't. You just don't see it very often. 1 minute to go. 1-point lead for the Titans. Babb out to Hammerquist. This is Clayburg. She's getting hot for the Titans. 8 points. Vasika drives baseline. A foul, but probably a good foul.
That was a good foul, Merrigan.
On Merriman to stop Vasika because she was going to go down and score. Only Merrigan's first 4th team foul, so the Titans will be shooting the rest of the way, 51.3. I do love how fouls reset after quarters. I don't know about the 2 shots, but I love the reset on fouls because it helps the referees out too. If you call 5 quick fouls on a team, and then the fans are all over you for the rest of the night because the other team is in the bonus. So that just resets it and gives the referees a new start, gives the teams a new start. Vasika almost falls down just off the back of the rim. Babb almost runs it down. 33 on the game, and shot clock about half a second will separate them. So 39, 38. Harrisburg can dribble it down. Looks like they're content doing that. Shoresman wants to see them press, so you can't just stand there and hold the ball. Merriman dribbles, drives it back out. 18 seconds to go. West on her. She gives it up to Flanagan. Here's Flanagan with Hammerquist on her. Down low, Vasika takes it away. And West just throws it up court. What a beautiful pass. Oh, Vasika hammered by Flanagan. It'll be Flanagan's third. So it's going to put Katie to the line. It's also going to stop the clock for Harrisburg and give them an opportunity to get a better shot on the other end.
But that was a great defensive stop because, I mean, that could have gave them momentum going into the fourth quarter. Now it gives us the momentum that we need to go into the fourth quarter
Hopefully.
and keep it going.
Hopefully we don't see
I was going to say, what if they hit a 3 right here less than
O'Gorman style. Molly Abdu style. And here is Lawrenson. She passes it back to Flanagan. Flanagan's going to get a really good look on it. Nobody there. Off the front of the rim. Oh, boy, you really are thankful for that, because if that goes in, everybody on this side of the court, which is the maroon and gold side of the court, is on their feet right now.
You know, so often I see at the end of quarters when coaches want to hold the ball for the final shot, it takes you out of all the flow that you had developed that whole quarter, and you're standing there dribbling it for the only time you'll do that the entire game, and it just chops things up, and so often you see a turnover. So often you see a hurried shot that it's like, okay, so you held it and got the last shot, but it was a wild circus shot that wasn't even close. So would have been better to score and then go play good defense. I mean, that didn't happen there. The turnover happened there, but very rarely do you see that last shot in high school basketball turning into something really good.
It's hard to do.
25 seconds, whatever it is, that's a long time to possess the ball with ball pressure.
And you know who could never do it or never want to do it was Coach Fechner's boys team, and they had crazy good success. And I'm a ball holder at the end of the quarter. Maybe I'm too conservative, but he just never did it, and he just would go, and hey, it worked out pretty well for him. Got a nice text from him last night after the game.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Here we go, Titans, Tigers. 1 quarter to decide it all. Titans are spotted 3 points to start the quarter. No one in real foul trouble. Grant has 3 for the Titans. Flanagan has 3, so does Lawrence. And basket good. Vasika, she's nearing. Isn't it crazy how she can score 28 and it's just not, doesn't even seem like it, just seems like another day at the office.
That's right. It was a good basket by her to get us going in this fourth quarter.
Love to see the Titans start the fourth quarter. Hofer just drives around too easy, puts it in left-handed, basket good. Love to see the fourth quarter start like the first quarter. Hofer now with 7. Lawrenson 15. Mormon 8. Flanagan 4. Ball down to Vasika, knocked away by Merriman. She's been the main one on Vasika tonight. Maybe she is 6 foot or close to it.
Okay.
Standing next to Vasika, I can see her. I still don't think so, though.
Yeah, see, Mara's got 2 girls coming right at her.
Now she's got open one. Clayberg driving the baseline. 17, plenty of time. Kicks it out to Weber. She kicks it to West and just thrown away to Grant. And turnover Titans. Love to see the Titans a little bit more patient, you know. I know Grant only has 4 points, but I do like it that they're going at her there because you have Lawrenson in the game, and Lawrenson is, to me, that's their best player, Harrisburg.
Yes.
Merriman's close. Merriman's very good, especially for a sophomore. Merriman is a very good player, going to have a final last 2 years here. Next level player if she wants to be, I'm guessing. And this is Weber to West, the 2 and 3 with the matching shoes. Ellie Clayberg to Vasika. Vasika, wow. No call. I thought she thought. And no, there's going to say that's got to be a call there. Boy, she's really fighting. It looks like Katie Vasika wants to keep this undefeated streak at home going. Wants to beat the Harrisburg Tigers for the first time in school history.
Yep.
You know, the last time the Tigers and the Titans played football, the Titans won. So. Tigers moved up to the big boy class.
Yep.
Vasika over 82% on the year now. Gets point number 29. Team fouls. They still haven't marked that one up there. That could be a factor later. It still says that the Tigers don't have a foul.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to see that get put up there. Maybe not. Maybe if the Titans are leading late, you don't want to see that. You want to see them have to foul a few more times.
Right.
Nice
And
pass.
Grant
Nice
again.
pass.
Blocked by the Titan all-time leader, Katie Vasika. Crossover move up to West.
There we
What
go.
a great pass down low. Grant misses. Vasika. Rebound. Basket good. Vasika. Rebound number 8. Point number 32. Timeout, Mayer and the Tigers. 7-point lead for the Titans. 6 minutes to go in this one. Tell us about a senior.
Well, we only have one left.
Try her then.
Okay. What's her name? Oh, hi, Twyla. It would be Mara Grant. 4-year starter, all world. Oh wait, that's just me. Okay. But no, I'll go with the parent that gave me this nice little text, and I will just read it verbatim. Let's see. Hang on, I gotta find it. All right. So many great things to say about Mara. She and Katie came and helped at practice after their season last year and showed up in games and coached on the bench. She works so hard. She doesn't get caught up in the drama. She's tough as nails. She doesn't get into trouble off the court. She's funny. I'll agree with that, I guess. Let's see.
You guess.
No. After the loss against O'Gorman, she still took the time to take pictures with the girls. She always says hi, and she knows them by name. And then this person also said that, in the last couple of years, and we've mentioned this on the air, she's putting time in the weight room. She's so strong, and I think it crosses over to have great mental toughness as well. So thank you for this parent that reached out.
I saw the part you missed. It says if she doesn't get caught up in the drama like Les does. It says.
I don't know. No, it did not say that. I don't know what you're talking about there. But no.
That's going to be Titan basketball. Great
yes.
job, Ellie
Right
Kleiberg.
away.
Reached in and knocked it off the waist of Jaylee Hofer.
But I did talk to Mom last night, and I told her I was not going to cry tonight. So I'm holding it together. Mom was not so sure that she wasn't going to cry, but but no, I mean, Mara has been, let's just say that she's put in a lot of work over these from 7th grade on, and she's come a long ways from volleyball, basketball, and I've enjoyed just being a small part of it, in volleyball, and now cheering her on in basketball. As she misses a
Wow,
shot.
look at the effort by Grant still on the floor. Gets up slowly.
She was fouled there, but that's my opinion. But anyway.
But it's been called both ways.
I know
a lot.
it has.
That's a kick.
I know it has.
It's been called both ways, and there hasn't been a lot of whistles tonight, and that's just fine.
That's right. No, you're right. I'm just giving you a hard time on that one.
I thought we saw Mara turn into a college player last year. We said
Yes.
it early last year
Yes.
that she's a next level player underneath. Good size.
I am going to
and
turn
just
into a door
strong.
defender fan next year.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I can I can cheer for her and Katie.
Flavor thought about a 3.
Because they don't play in the same level. I mean, so there we go,
This
Katie.
would be huge short.
Oh.
And look at Weber almost getting the rebound.
And then they called her for it.
And then they called that on a night where we haven't called a lot of fouls. They call one all the way away from the basket. But again, I'm up here, and the play was right in front of him. And they put that foul up there so they don't have the foul on Harrisburg.
Yeah.
Which could come down to, probably won't, but 7-point lead, J.C. Babb into the game. We haven't seen Anna Bindi yet. Bindi played against the AA Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers, had 5 steals in that
Played
game.
against Dunn. Yep.
And I think last game she played here, 5 points, I think.
Yep.
So maybe she's under the weather. I don't know. Titans probably going to ride once we get down to that 3-minute mark. I think you're going to see heavy starters.
I think so too, but no.
Energy level by both student sections, I give on a scale of 1 to 10. I give it a -10.
Yeah,
but it's Tuesday night.
It's electric.
Yes, and we'll
zooming in on these
neon
students here.
the neon.
Mr. Knutson, if you would watch who's in attendance tonight, maybe give them an extra tardy or something on the.
Oh.
Let's give them credit. They showed up on a Tuesday night.
Yep, and they're wearing neon.
And we've had a lot of games recently.
Mm-hmm.
Katie Vasika went to the locker room. Maybe that's why the timeout. I thought it was a weird timeout. But
Oh, okay.
They showed up, and their story hasn't been written yet. So they might play a role in this yet. We still have 5 minutes to go.
5. Yes.
And a Tigers defense that allows 42 a night. Titans have already put up 47. Left-hand dribble, right side of the court. This is Merriman bringing it up. Oh, almost thrown away by Van Bakern. Lawrenson hasn't really been a factor since the 3 fouls. Pull up Van Bakern. She's a nice-looking bench player.
Yeah, she can hit the 3
Merriman,
if she's
big
wide
offensive
open.
rebound. Titans fighting here. Out to Merriman. I'm sorry, that's Merriman there. Cross-court pass. She can make that. She's made 2 already.
Yep.
And
good job,
great
Bab.
offensive
Yeah,
rebound
right.
by Bab. Here she comes down the court.
There you go.
Love to see him. Great job, Hayden West. You love to see her pull that back. Titans did not have the numbers, nor did they have the size. I love the fact that she pulled it back because they're going to get a basket on this one.
Okay.
Vasika on the bench. She's getting a little break. I don't mind seeing that at this point. Get a nice, good minute's rest. She'll go back in maybe after this possession. Here's West driving. Harrisburg, 3. And West will get fouled with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Vasika coming back into the game. Foul situation. They did correct it, I believe, for the Titans.
1-1 now, yep.
So now it's 2 fouls for the Tigers, 1 for the Titans.
Yep.
Timeout situation halfway through the 4th quarter. Tigers have 3 timeouts remaining. The Titans have 2, so the Titans might need to get a little greedy on the timeouts. They're in and out. The free throw line for West. 70% free throw shooter. Bab was in the game for 1 possession, but what a difference that was. A great offensive rebound for her.
Mm-hmm. She had a nice defense.
Here's West. Titans need every point they can get. In and out. No good. For West, she has 3 points on the night. Behind the back by Flanagan, bringing the ball up the court. She's got West on her. Foul on the Titans. That's how I describe a couple of the foul calls. Titans.
Yeah.
When we went to state the first year, the referee said, the announcer had a great line. He said, "I'm surprised T's uniforms are this baggy because they're called the Titans." That's really good. I'd like to steal that, but I can't. Flanagan driving.
Nice job, Meyer.
That was Weber in there. Rebound, Vasika. Rebound number 9 for her to go along with 32 points. Titans throw it away. Merriman. Boy, you really want to see the Titans value the basketball. And the foul wasn't called until the crowd erupted.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering how many times she got to hip check her
Yeah.
out of bounds
Yep.
before he's going to call that.
The crowd was going to.
As a coach, I'm like, she's not just, jumping out of
She's
bounds.
not trying to go out of bounds. 3rd foul on the Titans, 2 on Harrisburg. Reset shot clock, 3:41 on the game clock. We're getting down the tender moments of this game where you don't want to see turnovers at midcourt. Merriman driving. Nice looking player. Left hand.
Good.
Loses
Good
it.
catch.
And Vasika knocks it away. Nope. Top of the key. Long 3 by Hofer. She was feeling it. No good. Rebound Flanagan. She'll shoot again. Flanagan to shoot again. Hofer down low. Uh-oh. There we go. All the Tigers have their big 2 in the game. Rebound by Lawrence, and she missed it. Young Setzer got the rebound. Put it back in. 3:15 to go. This is the first time tonight that the Tigers have played the Twin Towers in there. And that made a difference there. Ellie Clayberg, no good. It would have, and West almost picks up the foul. Here comes Hofer. Biggest possession of the night for the Tigers right here. 5-point deficit, just under 3 to go. That's Merriman into the corner. Lawrenson, she can shoot it from the outside. She can drive. She can go inside. Flanagan,
good.
Blocked by Katie Vasika. The rebound by Clayberg. Clayberg will back it out. Now gets it to Vasika. 2:39 game clock, 30 shot clock. Titans lead 5. Maybe the biggest offensive possession for the Titans right here. Look like they're clearing out. Want Vasika to drive. West now running to the corner. Vasika doesn't. She'll get it back to Weber. Titans maybe taking the air out of the ball a little bit here. Only a 5-point lead, 47-42. And Grant drives, no good. Rebound, Harrisburg. Here comes Hofer. Grant trying to steal the ball from her. This is Lawrenson. Kicks it out. Merriman. She'll drive. No good. Left-handed shot. No good. What a great rebound by Vasika. Got her left hand in there. Knocked it away. 9th rebound. Here she comes. Under 2 minutes. Quick as just.
Wow. Okay. Play defense, girls. Here we go.
Player control foul on Vasika. Her 3rd, team 4th. sometimes the best thing to say is to live to see another day.
That's right.
Hofer. This is Marin. Boy, they like the ball in her hands. She wants to drive.
Watch the flare. She'll shoot it out here.
West strong on her. Here's Hofer driving. Vasika looked like she was
good.
Oh, look at Katie Vasika on the glass. And now a foul on Vasika. I thought she was waiting for the block. She was waiting for the rebound, and how she got it out of the hands of McKinley Lawrence.
Full court here, a little press going on here.
And now this is, in fact, the most important offensive possession for the Titans here.
Thank you.
And now fouled by Lawrenson, and so these fouls just keeps resetting the game clock. Titans can go down.
One more, and then we're in the foul, and we're shooting 2.
They can get a basket here, 2 or 3, and take time off the clock while doing it. I'm discussing the perfect situation here, huh? But Harrisburg doesn't look like they're going to foul. The next foul by Harrisburg put the Titans at the line. I just thought maybe a foul on Babb, someone who hasn't played a ton of minutes this year, might be a good call. And now he's telling her to foul. So now West has the ball. And he's telling them to foul. And that's okay if they foul here.
All right,
especially Katie. Just gets her own rebound. And jump ball possession there, Tigers. So one thing that the Titans did really well, they took a lot of time off the clock. I would have liked to seen some things differently. Second to last timeout used by the Titans. Guys, 5 minutes to go. 106, Tigers ball. What do you see?
Well, I just think, they're gonna try to get something inside, and if she's not gonna be open, then they'll pop, and then maybe Hofer will hit one or try to hit one, and then maybe Merrigan. But I would go to the big girl inside, and maybe even she comes off a flare screen or a pick and pop, where she hits it outside and shoots that three-pointer in the corner that she's been shooting.
Rick, how fast do you want to go here, former varsity girls basketball coach? How fast do you go here, down 5 with 1:06?
So if I'm Harrisburg, I do what Les says. I go inside, but with the intent of knowing there might be a kick out wide open for a 3. Because they're going to, maybe try to pack it in thinking that same thing. So you might get a good look, but, you got plenty of time left. 2-possession game. They've got girls that can hit the 3. They've got girls that can offensive rebound, and you just tell those girls inside, you're going after every rebound. Any ball that goes up, it's yours.
I don't recall them making a 3 in the second half. They haven't
had many open looks either.
We've seen Merriman driving a lot. West has been locked in on her. Merriman likes to get it on the right-hand side and then drive across the lane to the left-hand side. Here she comes. Left-hand dribble, right side of the court.
Your pick.
Screened by Setzer. And the roll. Setzer rolling with her.
Here's your pop.
And the three-pointer off the back of the rim. Knocked out of bounds by Harrisburg. Titan basketball.
Got a good look.
How soon, guys, do you foul here down 5, 50.3 to go?
You got to foul right away.
You deny Katie.
You
then
double,
try to get the ball and to let JC get it if I'm them.
Yeah,
right
you double.
there.
Yep, there.
Right there.
Now you.
But they didn't.
Nope, they didn't do it.
Missed opportunity.
Boy.
Not that JC would miss, but for your point, she hasn't shot a
not,
ball yet.
I don't know much. I bet you she's shot under 5 free throws all year.
Yeah, exactly.
And in this situation, never.
No.
Yep.
I mean, these are big-time free throws here.
And instead you have Ellie Kleber going to the line, who is a good free throw shooter.
Yes.
Knocks the first one down. These are huge. And the thing I like about Ellie, she's taken these in games and she's missed them. She's shot some big shots in games, and that just shows me that she's got ice in her veins. She's not too nervous to shoot it.
Nope.
Steps up, makes one. That's okay. 2-possession game, 6 points. Tigers fans, you don't let them to go. Look at West and the full court defense, really
That's
slowing
good.
Merriman
Yep,
down.
good. Yep.
And you got to guard the 3-point line here. A 2-pointer won't kill you. Forced 2-pointer. No
go.
good. Rebound. Mara Grant. She's fouled. 29.9 to go.
Good.
Coach Shoresman smiling, clapping. He can taste the first ever victory against these Harrisburg Tigers. And a lot of our matchups this year are games where might be our last. This is not. We're going to see these Tigers. They might be our biggest rival here in a few years.
Yes.
Grant to the free throw line. Struggled a little bit for a few games, and then came back really strong. Started the year 80% free throw shooter, then got in a little slump where she missed them. She's came back really strong. Had 19 free throws in a game. She's had a ton of free throws this year. That one was perfect. 7-point lead for the Titans. And good to see Hannah West. 2 shots, all nylon for Grant. West slowing down Merriman again. Merriman trying to use that off arm. West just hanging right with her. West is just right on her. That's okay.
We'll take that.
That's a good foul.
Yep.
It's no free throws.
Well, we're in the
Yeah.
bonus.
Oh, it is. It's
I mean,
fourth.
wow,
Okay.
where you shoot 2, but
Honestly, at this point,
Yep.
you can give up 2s as long as it's not 5 seconds into the possession. And the Titans just have to make 1 of 2 or 2 of 2 free throws, and they should be able to take this one home. Merriman, nice looking free throw. That's good. That's their best free throw shooter on the year is Sadie Merriman, 78%. Lead is 7, 21.6 on the clock. Merriman hits the iron 15 times. Ooh, that's a risky pass.
that was.
And Mara Grant just dribbled around trying to play keeper. Look at this!
Oh.
And Mara, if she could have gone straight up court this way, I don't know if they still would have got her, but they got her before she even
Nice
had a chance
job,
to
Mara.
turn. So that was fun. Vasika, 32 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Lawrenson hasn't scored in a long time, dare I say, since she picked up that third. 15 points still. Merriman, 10. Hofer, 7.
I don't even know if she's taken a shot since then.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're right.
one.
Yeah.
One, I believe.
Grant, 3 in a row. None of them have hit the rim. She has 7 points, 11 rebounds. This would be a ginormous win for a team that has played some tough AA teams and has had a heck of a time closing games out. Guess what? I think they're closing this one out tonight,
They
boys.
are, yes.
It's going to be a great victory,
That was
team
partially
victory
blocked.
for the Titans. Why not? One more rebound for
There we
Vasika.
go. Hayden,
4.9. It's all over.
the senior blocked that one out of bounds.
The Titans stay perfect at home on senior night and pick up their first ever win against the Harrisburg Tigers. Congratulations to former Harrisburg teacher Adam Shorsman, to the 4 seniors West Weber, Vasika, and Grant. And these girls came to play tonight. I forget who it was, asked me early on, do we have a chance? And we all 3 thought absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
You know, we had the game in O'Gorman, and we were right there
Yep.
against the number 1, looks like an almost unbeatable team.
Yep.
I think it's the best team in girls basketball by far, regardless of class.
Yep.
And we just didn't close it out very well. And to their credit, O'Gorman probably made more big plays than we made bad plays. We go to Jefferson, same thing, top 5 team, and we just didn't close it out late. And I said it coming into tonight, let's have a game against a really tough opponent that we close out. And we closed this one out
Yes, we did.
better than we've closed out any game all year. What you got, Willie?
You know, I thought the difference, obviously, Katie, but I'd probably say that many times during a
Yes.
win. But I'd say defense, because
Yes.
Harrisburg's offense really looked stymied. I mean, the ball movement was not near what it was in the first half. It was a lot more one-on-one dribbling into the lane, getting stuck, throwing up some,
Yes.
not what they did in the first half.
No.
So I'm going to attribute that to the Titan defense. Obviously, I don't know adjustments because I wasn't in the locker room.
Exactly.
Or if the girls just picked up the level of intensity. I thought Hayden West really picked
There you
up
go. That's
the
mine.
ball. You know what I mean? That ball pressure is huge because it just gets you out of your rhythm.
Yes,
it
it
gets
does.
you out of what you want to
Yes,
do.
Hayden
so.
West played great defensively. Maya Weber played great defensively. I thought in that fourth quarter when we needed to make a basket, we came up big, and Katie came obviously up huge down the stretch. All the seniors. I mean,
Yeah.
we have 3 home games left, or actually 2 left. I'm sorry, 2 left. We have Lennox on Friday and Aberdeen Central on Monday.
And how great after her slump to see Mara Grant go
Yes.
down and knock down free throws to
Yes.
seal this one. If she doesn't make those, it doesn't seal this one. I'm glad you guys brought up Hayden West. Her defense on their best player, on their leading scorer, was relentless, and it was from baseline to baseline. And she really, you saw Merriman trying to use the off arm to clear her off a lot, which I'm not saying she was fouling or anything. That's just how close West was on her. And then Mara Grant, again, doesn't have the biggest scoring night, but when you score 8 points to go with 11, 12 rebounds for her, and as active as she was, and that's an off night for her as
Yes,
well
it
as
was.
she's been playing this year.
It was.
Vasika almost putting up 20, puts up 18 in the first half. That, just getting that start and getting everybody else feeling comfortable, she was really forcing the issue. You guys are looking at the box score. It's a pretty clean game.
Yeah.
I thought not a ton of turnovers.
Well, you brought up free throws. Well, the margin of victory was 8, and the margin of free throws made was 7 for us. Otherwise, listen to this, though. Field goal percentage, them, 17 of 52. Us, 17 of 50.
There we go.
Three-pointers.
Yes, there you go.
Three-pointers, Harrisburg, 4 of 18. T, 5 of 17. So, and then rebounds is 52, 38-35.
Yep.
So every statistic, including turnovers, is almost identical with the exception of the free throws.
Yes.
7 more free throws made. It's crazy when you look at the statistics.
Yeah.
That's kind of the fun of looking at it, and it felt like that kind of a game.
Third most points allowed by Harrisburg this year. Second most to a South Dakota team. Washington just scored a little bit more than we did. But, yeah, the 4 phenomenal rebounders in the game for Young, Seltzer, Lawrenson, Grant, and Vasika. Vasika, for whatever reason, looked bound and determined to take this one home tonight.
Yes.
12 rebounds for her. 12 rebounds off the bench for Leslie Young Seltzer, a freshman.
She was great.
She's got a good first name.
Leslie?
Yep.
She spells it Lezlei.
Spells it a lot cooler than yours.
Okay, yes, give her that.
So
Yes.
Coach Shoresman, he's usually up here by
He
now.
is
I'm
usually
guessing a
up here.
little,
I don't know. He's
maybe
talking.
getting the Gatorade bath
Yeah.
or something in the locker room. Really, really big game
Yes,
for
it was.
confidence. This is obviously, we just moved to 11th in the power points. I'm guessing going to move us up a little bit more.
Should move us up a little bit more. I mean, but again, yes, this is a great win, and now we got that 1-0 mentality. Now we got our other rivals that we might not get to play anymore on Friday night against Lennox, and they're having a great year.
Yep.
And so we can't overlook them and keep looking past. We got to keep that 1-0 mentality every single game until hopefully we get to where we've never been before in that state tournament.
What do we have up next, Les?
We have, so we have a boys-girls doubleheader on Friday, 6:30 and 8. Boys, both Lennox teams are going to give us games. Both teams have a lot to play for. It's a battle in our region. I think if I have to look right now, I think we're really close. I think Lennox, for boys, Lennox is 2. Vermilion, Dakota Valley obviously is 1. Lennox is 2. Elk Point, Jefferson. I mean, we're all fighting for that home court for the district or for the region play. And so we have Lennox on Friday, and then girls have Aberdeen Central, the makeup game, on Monday. And then boys have Brandon Valley on Tuesday, and then we hit the road for the last 2 before tournaments.
Friday's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
We were looking at the last 20 years here for the Tigers. One trip to the state A tournament when they were an A team in 10 years. Now that they've been an double A team for 10 years, 9 out of 10. So
Yes.
I'm not saying it's easier to make the state tournament as a double A team, but I'm saying it's easier to make the state tournament as a double A team. But Mayer's done a great job coming over from Vermilion. They're a nice-looking team.
Here comes Coach.
Got a lot of pieces. Lawrenson and Young Seltzer and Flanagan, Hofer, and, of course, Merriman.
We're getting good at this.
And so Adam Shoresman comes in, fresh off of 14th try was the charm, breaks the curse to the Harrisburg Tigers. It has gone back a long time, and boy, oh boy, I just want you to tell me, you're the expert here. What did you see tonight?
Well, I saw that we won 52-44.
I thought coming out, Katie just looked like this was personal almost. She really wanted this one.
She, I think, saw some things tonight in the body language or in the defensive's, body language, in which she was able to split some. She was able to pull back and attack. I thought this was probably her best night of pull-up jump shots.
Yeah.
She didn't force anything at the rim.
and a couple of them that, maybe you thought were forced. I really thought that she was getting fouled at the rim. Maybe it wasn't called, but I thought she did a great job of reading tonight.
Yeah. And
but
yeah,
you look at it was, man, this team effort. And we can sit there and look at Katie, 32 points, 12 boards, and we've kind of grown to expect something like that for a stat line. But I thought the girls really stepped up tonight. We only had 9 turnovers.
Yeah.
And that's really good against a great team like Harrisburg Tigers.
I said that when the two guys were reading it. It was a really clean game on both ends. And speaking to the refs, it was a big girl game tonight. It was not a lot of whistles, and it was both ways.
Yeah.
It was both ways, and so if you were getting a foul tonight, you really had to be fouled. And a lot of just tough battles down below. I got Rick Williamson. He's going to go get Hayden West. We were all three up here really impressed. She was on Merriman so much. Merriman was trying to arm bar her away. Hayden was so close and just stayed on her all night.
Well, we have that lunchbox award, and Hayden hasn't won it yet. And she's been kind of personal about that. And I said, hey, if we can shut her in, 10 points for Merriman, I thought that was a good, I think maybe 5 each half.
Yep.
Man, yeah. And she kept talking to me, and she's like, hey, do you want me up? Do you want me up? And I really think that she was really, really getting after for Merriman. And Hayden's such a great athlete.
Yeah.
And like I said, we got a lot of good complementary players that they can shine at times. And she really shined tonight. So, and I'll get off the headset here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
But, yeah, finish it out with someone like
Sure.
Hayden West. She's a stud.
All right.
So, all right. See ya.
Rick, thank you for getting Hayden.
You
and
betcha.
Adam Shorsman. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good after tonight. What I wanted to see tonight, and I was going to ask Coach Shorzy this, but I'll ask you. We had games where O'Gorman, Jefferson, we were right there to the end,
Yeah.
and we didn't finish. And I just had a feeling tonight was going to be a game where we were going to get an opportunity to finish, and I wanted you guys to have the opportunity to finish at home where you're still undefeated after tonight, and you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, you broke – this is the first time you've ever beat Harrisburg. I don't know if you know that.
Mm-hmm. He told us that before the game.
We all three, me, Rick, and Les, agreed you were all over Merriman tonight.
Yeah.
She was trying to arm bar you. You were picking her up all the way down here.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it made a huge difference. You were really frustrating her. She was trying to drive against you, and you did a phenomenal job. That's why I asked Coach Shorsman if you could come up here. How did you feel?
I felt pretty good. Going into this game, we knew that it was going to be a tough game, and we were tired of losing to AA teams like OG and Jefferson, and we knew this was a competitive team, and we came out here after those losses and really wanted to win. So
Yeah, you've played 4 of the top 5. You won't play the 5th because it's Mitchell, but you've played 4 of the top 5 AA teams, and you guys are battle-tested. It proves tonight you just keep getting better and better, and that's what thrilled me the most was you guys closing it out. Mara had the streak where she struggled with her free throws a little bit.
Yeah.
She took it home on the free throw line tonight, and I felt your defense was just as important as any of the 32 that Katie scored. You shot down, you held down their best player tonight in Merriman, and that's a big, big thing for you guys.
thank you.
Friday night, Lennox, you excited for that?
I'm very excited. I love playing Lennox.
That's going to be. Les didn't catch what you wanted to do when you after you leave here. What are you going to school for and where?
USD for nursing.
I had a feeling it was USD.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Great
Thank
defense.
you.
Keep it going.
Thank you.
Hayden West. And we'll give Les the headset here, and then we will, on a great senior night in T, South Dakota. Maybe you couldn't have asked for a better senior night. A win versus a AA opponent, the first win in the history of the series. Break the streak, stay undefeated at home, and I'll give you guys the closing words.
Well, thanks. No, I was just excited for the girls to finally get over the hump over Harrisburg. Like you said, it's going to be a rival now in AA. Looking forward to more battles as we come. But now the attention focuses now on the Lennox Orioles. Both boys and girls on Friday night, end the season strong and see if we can't make that postseason run and create history here at the T-Titan Gymnasium.
And give me just a quick wrap-up of what we might see against Lennox. Good team, girls?
Good. Both teams are really good teams. I really have to do my studying on the Lennox Orioles both tomorrow and Thursday to get ready for Friday. But yes, you're going to see a battle. When we went over there last year, it was a battle down to the wire. Same thing that's going to happen on Friday night. If we can control the tempo and get things going our way and kind of get our crowd fired up. I mean, it gets to be a bigger crowd against Lennox, and so I'm excited for that. I want to see how we respond after this win, and take that and moving forward for the rest of our season.
And if you want to talk about a personal game and getting personal, this is as personal as it'll get. I describe this as maybe the most unique rivalry in South Dakota in a time where a lot of schools are co-oping and combining. We did the opposite. We split away, and you haven't seen that very often in South Dakota. And it's such a special rivalry. 8 miles apart are the two schools. We used to be one together, and this might be it. This might be the last time we played Lennox Orioles for a long time, or maybe forever. I don't know. So,
and I want to say my last thing. I want to say congratulations to the 4 seniors of getting. They're gonna remember their senior night. They always will, and they ended it on a win, no matter what. And so congratulations to Katie, Mara, Maya, and Hayden on their great. We still have two more home games for them, but we ended our senior night on a win, and congratulations, and I look forward to many more to come.
Yep, happy senior night. 4 great seniors that are going to go down as a pretty historic class here in T area. And so, great night tonight for Rick Williamson. We thank you for his help, and Les Schroeder, we thank you for your help. It's time to go home. We get 2 nights off.
We do. Yes, I like
Thank you for joining us, whether you're from Tiger Nation or Titan Nation. And it was a blast. And so until next time, T area Titans. Bye for now.